Hi friends, this is Susie, your gaming guru, here to help you solve the puzzle of level 3563 in Candy Crush Saga. It's listed as a hard level, where we have 17 moves to clear out 62 jelly. And I see a lot of blockers on this board. I'm concerned about the marmalade and licorice locked frosting and the chocolate with chocolate spawners and the cake bombs that will yield some benefit eventually, but we have to get rid of them. And the candy cane fences and cutout areas that are going to make it tough for us to get over here. And then, of course, this entire area of separation with licorice twirls in these candy cane fences to block our descent here. But I'm also concerned about the waffles because I still don't understand the mystique of the waffles and how quickly they come out. I understand the licorice twirls. If I take out licorice on a turn, no new licorice forms, and when I fail to take out licorice, that's when new licorice can show up. And sometimes, depending on the level, there's a 1 or a 2 turn delay. Sometimes it streams out, and sometimes it just drops 1. But with the waffles, I have no idea when they'll show up and in what number. So that's a bit tricky for me. So right now I'm just kind of doing a reconnaissance mission. I'm seeing what the board behaves like. I'm trying to clear out some of these blockers. I'd like to make moves lower to the ground to encourage cascading and get through some of this really thick stuff. I just haven't been very good at that. And then the other problem is the UFOs. I've heard reports that the UFOs are not behaving properly. They're not going to areas where they're needed. Now that one seemed to work okay for me. If I do this, it's going to get stopped right here. I'm better off taking out licorice first and then using those stripes. But I'm not doing very well at all on this. Although, again, I do feel like I understand the board better. Like now, I won't do this and set this off. I'll wait until the UFO comes around. Not that I have much of a chance of doing that, because probably things are going to fall apart on me anyway, and I only have a couple of moves to get all this done. But let's go ahead and try it and see what happens and see if those UFOs will behave well enough to help me out here. Yeah, I mean, they're mildly stupid, but I'm kind of used to that. At least they're going in some areas where we need some help. Now, that doesn't mean that people who've been reporting that the UFOs have suddenly become very stupid are incorrect. It just means I have a different situation than they do. And so sometimes playing on a different device or browser will create a different set of circumstances. If you're stuck with something like that, make sure you exercise all your options and experiment. I'm going to experiment with another level. I'll be right back with a new board. I mean, not another level, just another attempt at this one. So a stripe aimed down here is pretty good, but I do have some stripe dispensers. I'm going to use the opportunity to get a wrapped candy. I know I'm opening up that chocolate, but I just want to blast through here quickly. I'm going to see if I can hold on to this and move it over so it can help with these UFOs, because that'll also help me blast through things, right? Hopefully. Yeah, all the way up at the top isn't necessarily the best option on this board, but it's not awful. So let's keep going with the stripes. Here we go. Oh, hello. What if I do this? Ah, I really wanted a combo. But again, I'm still opening things up, so that's good. Yeah, and for me, the UFOs are okay. So let's set off that last one. Yeah, I like where they're being placed. Now look at how difficult it is, though, to reach the other side of this. We've got some stripes coming in now. We have to try to bring them downward. We finally have this nice opening here to maybe get some of that done. I don't have to worry about these down here being double thick, because if I can get rid of the cake bombs, and I need to get rid of the cake bombs, those will be removed. But it's kind of everything else on this board. I'm going to bring this wrapped candy down further. And then I'm going to set it up with a stripe. Nice. So we're taking out almost all of this. We're getting closer. We're seeing an evolution of how things work. Oh, I'm going to do this just to get rid of that licorice and to bring things downward. There we go. So both those cake bombs are gone. Now I'm going to have some residue here. Unfortunately, I don't get to keep these guys. But I'm going to have some residue, I guess, right here, because it's going to be in the last area where we cleared. Yeah. Oh, this is tricky. Last area where we cleared a cake bomb. Notice I don't have anything here. I need more than just 2 moves to clear this out. I can do this, but I don't think I'm going to be able to bring another stripe that's going to land just right there. So that is it for me on this particular turn. However, I feel like, oh, that, you know, see, that could have worked. We could have gotten a bit more luck and that could have come through. So I'm going to leave this as instructive to show that if we can clear this out quickly, then we'll have a much better chance at the end of getting things done. It's still going to take work, but we can use these stripes to help open up these cake bombs and blow up the rest of the stuff. And again, we don't have to worry about this, and we can focus on these. All right, I'm going to pause the recording. I'm going to come back. What I'm going to do is, if I play another 5 times and I'm able to get it, then you'll hear my voice. If I can't get it in another 5 times, I'm going to turn off the mic and give my voice a rest and only come back on when it's really important, when I've got something particular to show you. Be right back. Okay, I don't really know what to do with this, except I don't have a lot of green on the board. So let's remove green, and that will help concentrate the colors down. When we do that, it's easier to make specials. I can make a color bomb now. It's not going to be superb, but it is going to take out the most prevalent color on the board, which may help. And now I've got this lined up. So that's pretty good. All right, come on, clear things out for me. Make more stripes that are going my way. This is going my way, but not, unfortunately, through that licorice. It just won't cut through there. Oh, hello, I like that. Okay, so give me some room here. That looks good. I like those strikes, and I like getting through here. If I hold off, I get 1 more of those, if I can hold off. Unfortunately, in holding off, I kind of make a not so great move. But I still think it was worthwhile. Look at that, we're clearing that out. We're getting stripes down here, nice striped wrapped. Now more licorice can come down. But if I can get these stripes going, here we go. I wish making a wrapped would have changed the board. But again, right after that, I got this opportunity for 2 more turns to try to clear this. I got it this time. So on my 6th playthrough, well, thankfully the chocolate didn't grow up at me. On my 6th playthrough, right on the heels of a very close match, I was able to get this one done. So that wasn't awful. But, you know, when you are dealing with a hard level, sometimes you're going to get some luck early on, and sometimes it's going to take a while. So if it doesn't happen for you on the 6th playthrough, well, hopefully you've already cleared it, right? On the 2nd playthrough or the 1st playthrough. But if not, take heart, because eventually you will get it, and the more you play, the more experienced you become with the board. So whether we win or lose, we still learn. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.